Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I finally have access to one of the more popular Tucson trims, and that is the SEL with convenience. So the vehicle next to me is a 2023 Hyundai Tucson SEL with convenience package, all-wheel drive, finished in the intense blue. You can tell this color is quite bright here on a sunny day like this one, and it's definitely not for everybody. So if you follow me here on the channel, then you know months ago I posted a video about the 2023 Tucson using an SEL and SEL convenience from the 2022 model year. Well, today I finally have access to the actual 23 model year, and we'll go over some of the changes and differences here specific to this trim. But if you are curious about everything that changed for the 2023 model year on the Tucson, I have a dedicated video just like many of the other Hyundai models here on the channel, so make sure to check that out if you want to know exactly what changed. Now, as far as changes goes for the SEL with convenience package in particular, there's only one notable change, and that is the H-Tech leatherette seating surfaces is now standard or part of the convenience package on the Tucson. So that is one big change, as the 2022s had cloth seating in this trim level. Well, now you get the H-Tech leatherette seating. And in addition to that, there is one other small change, and that is the auto dimming mirror as part of the convenience package no longer offers the HomeLink functionality in this trim level. You have to get the XRT or higher with the auto dimming mirror to get the HomeLink functionality. I'm not exactly sure why Hyundai took away the HomeLink only on this particular trim level, but again, that is a small thing to note. And one other larger change is they got rid of the SEL Premium package, so now it goes SEL Convenience, XRT, N-Line, and then Limited up the trim structure. But overall, that is the big changes as far as the SEL trim goes, and specifically here on the convenience package. But as far as pricing is concerned, there was a price increase and kind of price shuffling that they shuffled equipment around the SEL trims. So now the 2023 SEL with convenience package comes in at $33,095, including destination and all-wheel drive. Now, if you compare this to the equivalent 2022 convenience all-wheel drive, that represents a $600 increase. So to me, given the fact that you get the leatherette seating surfaces, that's not a huge trade-off or price increase overall, considering, you know, the supply chain issues around the world that are just causing, you know, manufacturing costs to go through the roof. $600 is not too bad of an increase for the next model year. And if you like the leatherette seating surfaces, well, I guess that works in your favor. So let's not waste any more time and take a look at what the 2023 Hyundai Tucson SEL convenience package gives you for just over $33,000. So the Tucson in front of us is finished in intense blue with the light gray leatherette interior. I think this is a fairly unique color combination. It's one I haven't seen before, but the leatherette is new for 2023. The color definitely has a good name and it fits it. It's definitely in your face blue. Has a small amount of metallic flake in the paint. I'd say it's a love it or hate it color. Personally, it's not my first pick on the Tucson, but if you like a pop of color, this is definitely the color for you. Up front of the SEL convenience, you're gonna have the same front end on the regular SELs as well. LED daytime running lights on each side of the grille. LED reflector headlights. LED projectors are on the Limited trim. Some more black trim with silver accents on the lower bumper. Chrome Hyundai emblem prominent in the middle of the grille. It's definitely a nice looking front end, even though it is not the technically premium front end that the Limited has. Coming to the wheels and tires, these are your 19-inch wheels as part of the convenience package. They are a machine / dark gunmetal gray finish. Wrapped in 255/55 19-inch Michelin Primacy AS tires, so a nice high quality all season. And all trims of the Tucson minus the N-Line will have the black body cladding on the lower section of the exterior. Body color mirror caps with LED integrated turn signals. They are heated and have blind spot detection. Hyundai Digital Key 1 is present on this trim. You can see some of that silver accented trim around the windows, and this particular Tucson does have the roof crossbars as the accessory option. Out back, you'll find the unique design of all Tucsons. Partial LED lighting with the strip that runs across the tailgate. Turn signals are incandescent with your reverse lights down lower on the bumper with the unique triangular design molded in the black plastic. You can see you do have a very unique rear bumper with those two kind of diffuser fins that come down. Backup camera, and your rear wiper is located up here underneath the rear spoiler, so that is kind of a unique design once again that you don't see on too many SUVs. It kind of gives it a nice clean aesthetic out back, but it definitely does look a little bit different. But yeah, overall, I think this is one of the trims that people like because you get the 19-inch kind of larger wheels that kind of breaks up the overall design, gives it a more premium look. And I would have to agree with that, in that the convenience package is definitely one of my favorites because you do get the larger 19-inch wheels. You do have a regular single sunroof on this trim as well, not the panoramic type of the limited or higher end line trims for 23. So here's the window sticker I'm going to show you guys briefly here. SEL all-wheel drive, does have the convenience package for $2,250, so that is a small decrease over the last model. I think it was $2,600 or so, but that is because some of the equipment moved to being standard on the SEL. So this particular one with a bunch of additional accessories comes to just under $34,000, including destination. But stepping inside the Tucson SEL Convenience, like I said, this one has the light gray leatherette interior, so it is a two-tone interior. Door panel is going to have soft touch materials up front, so soft touch upper, gloss black accents, cloth insert with your leatherette light gray padding there, soft touch armrest, power windows, mirrors, locks. Good amount of storage lower on the door. I think it definitely looks unique, and I do like the door panel the way it's two-tone look. Coming to the driver's seat, power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar. And this is your new H-Tech leatherette seating for 2023. Although this is the gray, but it definitely is fairly nice. I'd say it does have a good feel and texture to it, very similar to traditional leather. You can see the dash here has more of that two-tone accent with the black upper half, a cloth separating kind of the lower section, and then the light gray lower. I do like the fact it doesn't have a light gray steering wheel like the Palisade does with its beige interior. So we'll go ahead and start it up. This one does have proximity entry. So immediately we're greeted to the 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster that is part of the convenience package. So if you want the digital gauge cluster, you have to at least get this trim level or higher. Leather wrapped steering wheel with silver accents. Audio controls on the left side. Right side features your Hyundai safety systems as well as the controls for that digital gauge cluster. This does have smart cruise control and lane following assist standard on all trims of the Tucson. So that is a change for 23, is that even the base SE gets adaptive cruise control. Automatic headlights with auto high beam assist. Regular wipers. Gauge illumination, power trunk, as well as traction control off. And coming over to the infotainment system, this is a fairly unique trim level anymore in that this is the highest one you can get on the Tucson without the 10.25-inch touchscreen with built-in navigation. I'm kind of surprised that's not on the convenience package, but just know that this is the highest trim level now for 2023 that you can get with this 8-inch system, which does feature wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay. It also has some of the partial physical knobs and scroll wheels for the climate controls and the infotainment. I do think a lot of people enjoy this system. Like I've said in some of my past videos, it's very simple, very easy to use. It does have Sirius XM on this trim. BlueLink integration still, so you have the app and phone controls for the vehicle. Overall, a lot of stuff, but it's very basic and easy to use. Below that, you do have dual zone automatic climate control. It has mostly touch sensitive controls. You do have switches here for the temperature, so you can use the physical buttons for that. USB charging ports and a 12-volt outlet down here. Hyundai digital keypad and wireless charging pad right there. Leather wrap shift knob as part of that convenience package. And behind that, you'll find your all-wheel drive lock if it's equipped. This will send power 50-50 front and rear. Hill descent control, auto hold, electronic parking brake, your backup camera button, so you can pull that up if you would like. Auto stop start off. And in terms of drive modes, we have Snow, Smart, Sport, and Normal on this particular Tucson. 2 cup holders, and as far as the proximity key fob goes, pretty standard issue stuff. It does have remote start via the key fob as well as the BlueLink app. Heated front seats. Here's your light gray, softly padded armrest. Inside, good amount of storage space. Nice to have that extra storage. Up top, the headliner is going to be very similar in color to the seating surfaces, so a light gray. Do have lighting for the vanity, BlueLink SOS buttons, LED interior lighting, again, part of that convenience package, sunroof control, auto dimming rearview mirror without HomeLink. So like I mentioned, this trim does not have HomeLink functionality, but you will on the XRT and higher. And there's your single pane sunroof with manual shade. Close that. But yeah, overall fairly nice interior on the Tucson. Out back, most of the materials are going to follow through. Hard touch upper door panels though, but you still have the soft cloth with accent gray padding there. Hard touch armrest too. One bottle holder in the lower door. The back seats do have a reclining functionality via that lever on either side, so you can recline these quite a bit, as you guys might have seen in my other videos of the Limited and other trims of the Tucson. It's a very nice feature. There's a look at the front seat. 2 map nets on back of each seat. AC vents, 2 USB charge ports. Seats do fold 60-40 split. 2 more cup holders in the center armrest, and again, they do recline. And I do like the black seat belts contrasting with the light gray interior. Overall, I think this is a nice interior, especially that it's the H-Tech leatherette seating. I think it'll hold up a little bit better than maybe a light cloth would. So again, if you have pets and stuff like that, I think this will hold up. I'm sure it's stain resistant to a point. Easier to clean than some of the cloth materials. But I still would be careful. Maybe choosing a lighter color interior if you do have, depending on your occupation or your lifestyle or anything like that. But I think this would hold up fairly well. So coming to the back of the Tucson, power liftgate, standard on SEL and up now. And as I've covered in some of my other videos, the storage space behind the second row is going to be very good. One of the larger compact SUVs in the segment. Folding release for your second row seats on either side. 12-volt outlet, light on the left side. You have your accessory floor mats and trunk mat here, which is reversible. Spare tire, and the floor is a dual level floor, so you can adjust it down about 2 inches or so. Buy you a little extra height if you were to have the cargo accessory privacy cover in there. But yeah, overall good amount of space back there in the Tucson. So wrapping it up here on the passenger front seat. Materials are obviously going to be the same over here as the front door. 4-way manual passenger seat, so no height adjustment. Glove box is damped and does have LED lighting inside, so that is nice. There's some of that nice cloth accent trim. So yeah, that is the interior of the SEL Convenience for 2023. Let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. So under the hood of this Tucson and many other Tucsons as well, you're gonna find the same 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. This puts out 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque through either the front wheels or all wheels if you option all-wheel drive. Now, if you look at the Tucson hybrids, you'll get the 1.6 liter turbocharged engine paired to an electric motor and obviously a battery pack, which gives you a lot more combined output, especially if you opt for the PHEV, which gives you a slightly larger battery pack and slightly larger electric motor for more total output. But overall, under most Tucsons, you're gonna find the same 2.5 liter as this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video on the 2023 Tucson SEL with Convenience package. Like I mentioned earlier on in this video, I think this is one of the more popular trim levels. People just like the convenience because it gives you a lot of the extra features that people want, such as the leather wrap steering wheel, heated front seats, the 19-inch wheels on the exterior, you have the single power sunroof, but I think that is part of the reason why this trim is so popular. So as far as pricing goes for the 23 model year, like I said, it did go up $600, and it does include now the leatherette seating surfaces. So if you guys are a fan of the leatherette seating, $600 is a fairly modest increase, and I'd say it's well worth it, again, if you like the leatherette seating. Now, if you don't like the leatherette seating, then I would try to find a leftover 2022 if that's even possible. Again, there aren't many 2022s left on the lot, so finding one, I guess, with the cloth interior might be fairly difficult, but overall, I think that's a small sacrifice to most people. Now, personally, I do agree with the fact that the convenience package is an overall good value for the Tucson's lineup. Gives you a lot of the features that people want and desire in a new vehicle. But yeah, I'd probably opt for the N-Line trim myself personally because I do like the body color exterior trim accents and some of the other creature comforts you get on the interior. So once again, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please hit that like button. It greatly helps out these videos in the channel. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification so you guys get notified when I post a new video here on the channel. And like I said, I have several other Tucson videos, whether it's 2023 model year changes. I have a walk around on the Limited, the 2022 N-Line, and some other SEL videos as well. So make sure to check those out if you're interested about the Hyundai Tucson. It is a very popular vehicle, so that's probably why some of these trim levels don't last long on the lot. So if you want an SEL or an SEL convenience package, you better jump on it, especially with the current inventory issues, which do seem to be getting a little bit better as time goes on. So we'll have to see how the rest of this year fares, but still, you're kind of taking your chances if you wait to get an SEL convenience or certain trim level of the Tucson. And if you haven't owned this generation Tucson, leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how your ownership experience has been with this vehicle. I know it's only going into its second model year, but the first model year was extremely long production run. So I'm sure there's people that are going to be interested in purchasing this vehicle that are watching. So make sure to leave a comment and help those people out that might be interested in seeing how the reliability and ownership experience has been. So with all that being said, once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.